Thanks for joining me as we take a look at your weekend forecast for the first weekend in June. And weather looks really nice this weekend. We're going to start off with the worst weather of the weekend here Friday morning, and then conditions will be improving Friday. And then the rest of the weekend looks really, really nice as we're going to see lots and lots of sunshine, and we're going to see basically nothing in the way of precipitation after a couple of sprinkles this morning. And even today is not really that bad. As we take a look at what's going on across the weather here in southern Vermont today. So let's take a look at what's going on weather-wise across the country. And you can see we do have a front that's bringing a few of those showers. And this front really is a dividing line between a couple of different air masses here. We kind of have a more moist air mass that we've had around for the last couple of days, a little bit soupy, and it kind of temperatures in the low 60s to start the day. What will happen with our temperatures today, actually not a lot will happen with our temperatures today, except we'll go from kind of a muggy low 60s to eventually by the end of the day we'll be drying out. Dew points will drop, and temperatures though will stay steady, or probably we'll gain a few degrees with a little bit of sun this afternoon, but mid to upper 60s today for most of us here across southern Vermont. You can see the air mass to our west is much drier. Those temperatures, with some cooler low temperatures. This is sort of Canadian high pressure that came through. This is like a reinforcing shot. This is going to go to our north. We're not going to get into the cooler stuff here, but this is a leftover Canadian high pressure system here. And that really, this time of year is really what we're looking for in terms of weather. During the winter, this would mean Arctic air would be very cold behind this front. But this time of year, that means cool, dry air. It's the kind of weather that we love it when it gets into our area here across southern Vermont this time of year, because it means we're getting those nice sunny and warm but not hot days. It's really a beautiful weather for us here across southern Vermont. Before we look at that, let's take a look at satellite imagery. You can see clouds are kind of pulling out to our east. I do think the clouds will linger a little bit this morning, and through the early afternoon, I think we're still a mix of sun and clouds before. But I think by evening, I think we're going to be mostly sunny skies even today, and then full sunshine tomorrow, and even on Sunday, maybe a few more clouds on Sunday, but basically as we do get a little bit of an influence of this system here. But even that I don't think is really going to affect our weather too much this weekend. So it's going to be basically full sun after this morning here on Friday and early afternoon as we make that transition. So let's take a look at before we get to the actual forecast, let's take a look here at the upper level. You can see we've got this trough across the central part of the country. Like I said, here's this Canadian high pressure influence that's heading across New England. And like I said, this time of year, as we get into June, July, and August, we're looking for this kind of pattern in terms of giving us our most pleasant summer weather as we head through the next couple of months. In terms of the overall forecast, morning rain, that's probably a little overblown. Should be morning sprinkles probably is what's going to happen this morning. We could gain up into the low 70s some places. Depends on how much sunshine we see. Temperatures will rebound pretty well, though, as we get some sun in the afternoon. But again, comfortable. The humidity levels will be dropping throughout the day. That's a really nice 72. Overnight, we do drop back into the upper 40s, so a little chilly overnight. If you're camping this weekend, you're going to want maybe an extra blanket, particularly Saturday night into Sunday, as we could drop back to the low 40s. But overall, pleasant for sleeping, really nice weather. Saturday, temperatures come back up into the low 70s on Saturday. Really nice weather on Saturday. Pretty much a perfect early summer day here across southern Vermont. Sunday, a couple more clouds, maybe a touch cooler with some of those clouds, but I think we'll be still mostly sunny on Sunday. Highs in the upper 60s to around 70. And then we don't cool off quite as much Sunday night as with a air mass. We do start to build in a little bit more southwesterly flow as we head towards Monday. But we'll worry about that on Monday. It's not going to be overly hot, I don't think, on Monday either, but maybe a touch warmer than we are these next couple of days. In terms of your weekend highlights, clouds, maybe a shower early today. Dry for the rest of the weekend after today. Sunny and very pleasant weather this weekend. One thing that's important to remember, though, even though it will be cooler, remember the sunscreen. Sun angles are basically almost as high as they get. You will burn out there real quick, especially tomorrow with that full sunshine. And it won't feel quite as much like you need to put it on, maybe because it's not quite as warm out. But just remember, temperature really has nothing to do with whether or not you're going to get a sunburn. It has everything to do with sun angle and how bright the sunshine is. And tomorrow will be a full sun day for that. So just be careful about that. About as good as it gets, I think. Really, this is a pretty much perfect early summer weather here across southern Vermont. So try to get out there and enjoy it Saturday and Sunday. And even this afternoon, this evening, if you've got plans outside tonight, it would be a great night to have those plans go forward. So I want to thank you for watching my videos here as the West River Weather Guy, and encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done that before, because that helps make sure you don't miss any of my videos. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here financially, and just let them know that I really appreciate all the help they provide to the channel. If you want to become a patron, there's a link in the description below. Otherwise, I will be back on Monday morning with a look at your work week forecast.